what we're doing and take a moment. You see, every moment can be kind of special. But they can be loud moments, goofy moments, dorky moments, it doesn't matter. Because every time dads like us take a moment like that to spend with our kids, well, it's pretty momentous. So let's take a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Stay up to date with the news any time of day, anywhere you are, by listening to News Radio 1440 on your Alexa. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440. News Radio 1440, WLWI-AM, the home of Sean Hannity. Also on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, Alabama. A Cumulus Media Station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The White House says yes, President Biden has been checked by an expert in Parkinson's disease 3 times, but not to treat him for the condition. Correspondent Nancy Cordes explains.
Late last night, the president's personal doctor revealed that while Dr. Kennard was the neurological specialist that examined Biden for each of his annual physicals, President Biden has not seen a neurologist outside of his annual physical.
The letter also says Kennard has treated patients in the White House medical unit from time to time over the past 12 years. Former President Donald Trump said to be close to deciding on a running mate. Here's CBS's Bob Costa.
He's having a rally today with Senator Marco Rubio of Florida, who is on the VP shortlist. Based on my calls with top Trump sources, it's Senator Rubio, Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio, just 39 years old, and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum.
Tropical Depression Beryl has left parts of Texas devastated after making landfall yesterday as a Category 1 hurricane.
You never think this will happen to you, but when it do it, it's just something you have to deal with.
Keith Ford picking up the pieces in hard-hit Texarkana. Correspondent Janet Shamlian is in Houston.
Downed trees littered streets, from winds gusting up to 90 miles an hour, and torrential rain. Power outages top more than 2.5 million, and it could be days before it's all restored.
Beryl's blamed for at least 8 deaths in Texas and Louisiana. Another scare in the air. This time, a United Airlines Boeing jet lost a wheel on takeoff. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
The FAA says it's investigating after a United 757 bound for Denver lost a wheel off of its main landing gear while taking off from Los Angeles International Airport. Another plane on the ground said they saw the wheel bounce in front of their aircraft.
No one was hurt. The plane landed safely in Denver. Jury selection begins today in New Mexico in Alec Baldwin's involuntary manslaughter trial. CBS's Elise Preston reports from Santa Fe.
It's been nearly 3 years since the on-set shooting death of Rush cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Baldwin was holding the gun when it fired, but maintains his innocence, saying he did not pull the trigger.
Marty Kedian of Massachusetts can speak again after surgeons at the Mayo Clinic removed his cancerous voice box and replaced it with a donated one.
I want people to know this can be done, and it's a process, but it's worth it.
Kedian is only the 3rd patient in the U.S. and the first with cancer to undergo a larynx transplant. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, and powerful anti-aging supplements. Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SAVE, or text SAVE to 511-511 and claim 40% off. SAVE to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, Navage, breathe easy.
There's a brisket bandit on the loose in Indiana.
Smokin' Fatty's barbecue joint in Elkhart, Indiana was the scene of the crime.
I can't believe I'm watching this.
Restaurant owner Cam Snyder has the heist on video and says the man entered through the back door in the middle of the night.
All 3 times he was on a bicycle and came back the 3rd time at 1 o'clock in the morning and grabbed his 2 17-pound brisket.
In all, 34 pounds was stolen. And across town, would-be thieves tried to get another barbecue joint through its drive-thru window, but police caught teenagers in the act in that one. Matt Piper, CBS News.
The winners in the Battle of the Bulge, Mounjaro and Zepbound. A study in the journal JAMA Internal Medicine finds people who take the weight loss drugs, whose active ingredient is tirzepatide, an appetite-suppressing hormone, are 3 times more likely to shed 15% of their body weight than those on Ozempic and Wegovy. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
Join Mark Patrick's seminars and stop smoking now without cravings, irritability, weight gain, or your money back.
Totally changed my life.
It's amazing. I don't have any cravings. You want to quit, but have found it impossible. This is the thing for me. I have absolutely no cravings. It's the darndest thing I have ever seen in my life. It's not for entertainment. It's for results.
Do it. It works. Period.
You've tried everything else. You need to come and try this.
Early bird special, only $49.99 guaranteed. Because don't just cut down, but stop smoking. In addition, lose all the weight 100% guaranteed with Mark Patrick seminars. Let hypnosis destroy unwanted cravings and lose the weight. That's right. Seminar Sunday, July 14th at the Hilton Garden Inn, Montgomery East in Montgomery. Weight loss seminar, 11 a.m. Stop smoking seminar, 2 p.m. Registration 30 minutes before seminar. Sign up at markpatrickseminars.com.
With just a couple of clicks on Amazon, your items come to your door in a day or two. With just a simple phrase to your Alexa smart speaker, your favorite talk shows come to your speaker in seconds. Alexa, play News Radio 1440. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Let Express Employment Professionals help you hire for contract or full-time jobs. Forget about posting jobs, sifting through resumes, and interviews with unqualified applicants. Go to ExpressPros.com to find the location near you. That's ExpressPros.com.
Temperatures topping out in the 90s, heat index values in the triple digits. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are again possible today, lingering into tonight. Lows tonight will be in the 70s. As we move through mid to late week, we're expecting a bit of a drier pattern. A lot more sunshine air mixed with a few clouds. Temperatures remain in the 90s with a slightly lower humidity and overnight lows in the 70s. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive. Family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Your 7 o'clock hour kicks off with good news. No major problems or accidents are being reported. We checked with the surrounding counties. They're clear. Some fog in the low-lying areas, so please use caution. Leave early, drive slower. Keep your headlights on low beam. And if you see something giving you trouble with traffic, safely contact us. We'll pass the info along. We appreciate everybody's help. South on 231 in front of McDonald's, just coming out of Wetumpka. That's backed up a lot, so watch out for that. Enroll now at Trenton State Community College. Transform your academic and career future. Classes start August 23rd. Enroll today at TrentonState.edu.
Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Bethany Davis in the WSFA 12 newsroom. Today, Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed will hold the town hall meeting and
Another
a
meeting.
number of topics, including crime.
Another
Starts at 6 o'clock at the Taylor Center on AUM's campus. You do need a reservation to claim a seat or ask a question. You can find a link on WSFA.com. WSFA 12 News will stream the forum live. The city of Selma is celebrating the completion of much-needed infrastructure improvements along the Alabama River to stabilize the shoreline near the Edmund Pettus Bridge. This will allow for the possibility of a river walk there. In Pike Road, contractors are officially on site for the construction of the town's new high school. The 200,000 square foot school will have more than 55 classrooms and house 1,200 students. The plan is to have it finished by August of 2026. And Beryl is now a tropical depression after it hit the coast of Texas Monday as a Category 1 hurricane. Texas officials say the storm is responsible for at least 3 deaths there. I'm Bethany Davis in the newsroom.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capitol Oyster Bar. Yeah, we're over here on the beautiful Alabama River. We'll cook up that good old fresh seafood for you. We have a good time, y'all. It's a great time to be down on the Alabama River. You can rent you a pontoon boat, come down here with your RV and stay for a little while. Don't forget Sunday afternoon, we'll bring you some killer entertainment. We're taking you to New Orleans this week. Eric Johansson's in town. Check it all out, CapitolOysterBar.com. Go to our Facebook page. Got a new Facebook page. You need to check it out. 4 o'clock showtime Sunday. Come on hungry. See you soon.
For 65 years, Guardian Credit Union has been your trusted financial partner, and now we're proud to extend that trust further by introducing Guardian Insurance Services. Whether protecting your home, car, or even your business, we've got the coverage that fits your needs. Our team is here to guide you every step of the way with the personalized service you know and love. Call 334-819-7555 for a free quote today. Guardian Insurance Services, building on 65 years of trust, now safeguarding your future.
Attention deal hunters, the sweetest deals of the summer are on sale now. Go now to the station's website to grab these amazing deals. We're bringing you incredible offers you won't want to miss. We're talking about incredible discounts on your favorite local spots, including the amazing vendors from our first annual Spoons event. If you loved them there, you'll love grabbing these deals and experiencing them all over again. To snag these exclusive offers, visit our station's website and click on the Sweet Deals logo. These deals are hot, limited, and sure to go fast, so don't wait. Ready to experience the best savings around? Head to our website now, click Sweet Deals, and prepare to be amazed. Just like all our other sweet deals, these offers are too good to miss. These deals are sure to sell out fast. Take advantage of these exclusive offers today. Visit our station's website and click on the Sweet Deals logo. The sweetest deals of the summer are on sale now. Hurry and grab these offers while you can.
Alexa smart speakers are great because you don't have to turn a dial or push a button to listen to News Radio 1440. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440.
I'm on it.
You're good to go. You need to reset, refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
All right, sorry about that technical thing there, but we all ready to go now. Good morning to you. Hope this day finds you well. It is a Tuesday morning in the great state capital of Alabama, Montgomery. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It is time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective or give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. It is July the 9th, 2024. It is a day that has never been before, and it is a day that once it's gone, it will never, ever be again. It is a once in a lifetime deal, and once it's gone, you don't get a do over, you don't get it back, you don't get to summon it from the past, and you don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done this day that you don't, and you certainly don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So, whatever it is that you do with this day, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you be proud of what you have done on this day. Today's daily bread is simply entitled, Do I Belong? Our scripture insight today comes from Acts 8:29 through 39, which started off though with Acts 8:36, which reads, What can stand in the way of my being baptized? That is Acts 8:36. Govern yourselves accordingly. If you lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, the mercy, and the charity of God, we may, I'm not sure, but we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Well, do what you can, while you can, for whom you can. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say that is the standard by which you live your life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail in a thing or two, we all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can. But you never quit. You never give up. Because quitters will never win. And while winners may lose in a thing or two, they never quit. My mother said nothing beats a failure but a try. The Chinese say a journey of 1,000 miles always starts with the first step. Martin Luther King said, if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. Well, whatever you do, keep moving forward. Don't ever give up. And no matter what happens to you on this day, July the 9th, 2024, no matter what happens, it is still enthusiastically, it is still a great day to be alive. Do I belong? That's our daily bread for this day, July the 9th, 2024. We'll be back. And now, like we do it, it is our tradition here to pay homage to all of our armed forces of these United States of America: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and Space Force. Of course, we don't really forget about our police department, our local heroes, our Montgomery Police Department, Montgomery Fire Department, other than city council meeting, got a whole bunch of awards and all that good stuff. But I don't know anything about fire except that it's hot. Anyway, Montgomery Sanitation Department, Montgomery Maintenance Department, and all the public service workers, bus drivers, school bus drivers, all the people who make it all happen. Good morning to you. Time to rise and shine, people. Time to get up. We got other things to talk about that. Don't forget the mayor's got a town hall meeting tonight. I'll tell you a little bit about that more. Another meeting. We always have town hall meetings, but the crooks won't be there. My bad. We need to have a town hall meeting downtown at the jail so they can tell their friends. And I realize that everybody in jail don't probably belong there, but most of them do. But not everybody. I'm just saying, another town hall meeting. Okay, one more time we're going to talk. And the guests of honor are the crooks and the people who do crazy things. They won't be there. I'm just saying. So what's the meeting for? For all the people who don't go around being crooks. Okay. I've been there 33 years, and 33 years of town hall meetings hadn't changed a thing. As a matter of fact, it's gotten kind of worse. I'm just saying. What we need to do is go down to the Biscuits Baseball Stadium, and on Friday nights, take a great big old paddle and make everybody pull their pants down to their shorts and put the wood on them in front of everybody. Well, I found an island somewhere, a farm, and put everybody on it. I'm just saying. Do we really think town hall meetings make a difference? No. Roberta's tried that too a bunch of times. Didn't do her no good either. All righty then. It is 7:25 in the morning. I mean, am I wrong? Seriously, am I wrong? We've had town hall meeting after town hall meeting. We had district meetings after district meetings. We had county meetings after county meetings. Okay, that crap does not work. The guests, the people who are the focus of our attention won't be at the town hall meeting. They could care less about the town hall or their people that's in it. What we do need, Mr. Mayor, I love you, really, I do. Okay, not like that, but you know what I mean. What we need is a mayor who comes across as tired of this crap as we are. Okay, seriously. Yeah, stop being so nice and being so cordial to the crooks. Okay, we need somebody that's ticked off about this. I'm not going to another town hall meeting for anything. It's just, it's a total waste of time. And I'm not being skeptic. I'm just being realistic. I've been to them all. From Roberta used to have a bunch of them all the time, and things have just gotten worse. Our city council members have had them. You know, when we bring the department heads in. Well, hell, the department heads are not the people who worry us. Okay, you know, and unfortunately, a town hall meeting about crime, which is cool, but the criminals won't be there. Now, everybody that's not a criminal will be there, but the criminals won't be there. So you ask me, what would I do? That's a great question, because I do have some thoughts on the matter. But you ask me, what would I do? Okay. Well, first of all, we need to get somebody. I think it was a Dr. Thrasher said so. We need a task force in this city, an undercover task force. Okay. We don't even need to know who's on it. Okay. We just want you out there knocking heads. Okay. That's what we need to do. And we need. And I now at first. I'm kind of changing my mind about this bill thing. Although I still say guns don't kill people. People use guns to kill people on things of that nature, breaking people. I got you. But I think maybe I know I'm gonna catch hell for saying this. I know I am. But maybe there needs to be some sort of restraint on carrying weapons. Okay, not okay. I mean, when the police can stop you, and you got guns all on the seat, all over, and you look at us with the crime that we have going on in our country right now, everywhere. Anybody hear what happened in Chicago? 109 people got shot on one weekend. Well, listen, it's more dangerous there than it was in Iraq, okay, or in Afghanistan on a given day. 109 people got shot, 19 dead. And they're all, and according to the paper, they were all mostly black males, and they were all from the ages of 16 to 39. That seems to be the crowd of people that are raising more hell in our communities all over this country, not just Montgomery. And this issue is not a Montgomery issue. I mean, Montgomery is part of the issue because we're having the same types of issue. But this issue, people shooting in the mall the other day, didn't care, shooting in people's cars, didn't care whether or not they hit anybody, whether anybody was laying in the car, could have been sleeping. I mean, we don't know. I'm just saying, what we need is a different approach. We need a different approach. You know, nobody's scared to go to jail around here. It don't seem to be. I'm scared of going to jail. That's why I try not to break the law. Okay, I may speed every once in a while, but you know, if they didn't catch me, did it really happen? But nobody. I mean, we need some realistic things to go on in this in everything. Not just Montgomery. It's not just us. But I will say one thing. Now, if somebody can show me where I am wrong, okay, I will get on. I would get on one knee and beg your forgiveness. Okay, I will get on one knee. I only get on two knees for the Lord. I'll get on one knee and beg your forgiveness if I am wrong. But it does seem to me that there is an underpinning of a philosophy that certainly does our people no good. And I heard, and Pastor Nelson, my friend, my friend, right up, I like the guy. But this whining about what happened 50 years ago is not the problem today. Okay, and there may be some things that are systemic. Okay, so what? So what? You know, and here's the funny thing about this. Economically, there are more white folks in America that are poor than black people. Okay, and they don't seem to be killing each other the way the poor black folks are. There are more, numerically, there are a hell of a lot more poor white folks than black folks. So being poor is not necessarily, being economically disadvantaged is not a reason to tear up your own neighborhoods and kill your own people. If anything, each one teach one, hold a hand of one until you help each other, you know, kind of move up the ladder. That's not what's happening, though. That's not what's happening. So, Master Nels, I love you. But I'll tell you, if our people hear you talking that crap, then they're gonna make an excuse for everything they do. You know, and after I read what I read about Percy Julian, the guy who most of the people don't know who he is, who that school is named after over there, a man who is brilliant, who had to kiss more butt just to get recognized for his brilliance. And a lot of black folks, Benjamin Elijah Mays, a lot of black folks had a hell of a lot worse than we got it and did a lot better than we have. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm there. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of black folks right now, from the military to public dignitaries who look at us probably as what the hell is going on with the American black man today? Okay, and I give it to one reason, and this is my reason and my reason alone. If a father's not involved with his kids, he don't care about them. And if the mama won't let him be involved with his kids, she don't care about him either. It takes a man to deal with a boy. Now, we do got some women out there who think they're boys nowadays. Hey, sorry about that. Who are getting involved in some of the same thing, but not at the height that young men are. We are off the farm right now. I'm just saying, 109 people in one city shot, 19 dead. Montgomery, people shot. I mean, we don't need, Mr. Mayor, I love you. Right. The only guy I ever wrote a check to help his campaign. Okay, it wasn't a big check, didn't have a lot of money, but I did help. But we don't need another meeting. So, and after tonight's meeting, after your little meeting tonight, that won't change a thing. Unless you're going to tell us you're bringing back the what do you call those guys you jump off the trucks? I'm all for that now. Yeah, I'm all for that now. And bring back roadblocks and get some of these weapons off our street. If you're not going to tell me that, then what am I going for? I mean, really, what am I going for? To tell them what we already know, that we have a problem, and the problem is some of our young folks. That's our problem. And if you keep telling them all the time, well, we got systemic racism. Race don't have a thing to do with it, except 95% of all the shootings right here by black folks. Race don't have nothing else to do with this. Okay? There are poor folks in Montgomery, Alabama that are white. I know a couple, as a matter of fact. They're not going around shooting each other. Okay? So can we leave off the systemic thing? Another thing, if you don't have discipline, we don't have discipline or not. If you don't have discipline at home and you don't have discipline at school, there's only one place you are going to be introduced to discipline, and that's in jail or prison. Okay, and the result of that is probably going to be the graveyard. Okay, so I'm just saying. So without discipline and fathers involved in their children's lives, we are going to continue to see. If anything, I wish we'd we need to start putting these folks in jail who are not involved with their children. We really do. We need to put them in jail for a couple minutes and let them see what it's like. Really, because that's where the kid's going to end up. So they might as well get some of that too. They might as well know where their kid's going to end up at. Boys need to be introduced to power. And women do a great job. They do. Because our lazy men and the men you guys have chosen, a lot of them, have put you in a position where you had to be both. I understand that. That's your fault, though. You picked that son of a guy. And he picked you. So that's y'all's problem. But the problem is far more reaching than the two of you. It reaches the kids. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. Another meeting. I mean, what a waste of time this is going to be tonight. It's a total waste of time. Total waste of time. We can't even get a police chief on a permanent level right now after months here. So then we put a person in there, interim. What the hell that mean? Interim. I mean, we can't even fix our own business at the city hall. So how in the world you gonna fix the one on the street, Mr. Mayor? Love you, but you can't even get a police chief in. We're short police. We're short police, but we got plenty of crooks. We can't even figure out how to motivate people to be police in the city of Montgomery. And of course, it's all over America. And all of these places, there is one thing. Okay, there is one correlation between all of these problems and these places that have all these issues. Does anybody know what it is? I'll tell you in a minute. Good morning. I'm doing fine. You know I can. Yeah. What's up? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do. I'm going to the PX. I'm going. I'm going to the PX. I don't know where y'all going. Yeah, I'm going out to the PX. Yeah, yeah. I don't know where y'all going. Yeah, we going on base. Yeah, yeah. I'm going on base. I'll let the rest of y'all handle the rest of the stuff. Yeah, we military. We going on base. Yeah, uh, yeah. And we laughing about it, but it. Yeah. Well, I didn't run with them because I'm not going all the way out there to do no shopping. So yeah. Okay. What is what do you think that all these places have in common? No, no, no. That's not. I'm talking about the people, the people, the people. We could, but well, that's okay. Cause we spend. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Well, okay. Well, hey. Maybe we need to have a sign. Maybe we need to have a sign on a billboard outside someplace, and put that on there. Yeah. 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 Okay, but wait a minute. Soldiers and sailors and airmen and marines and policemen, they get paid to fight the war. The civilians shouldn't have to worry about carrying guns to work. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. All right, appreciate it. It is 7:40. Wait a minute, is it true that the mayor of Chicago brought up Richard Nixon being part of his fault? Why they got the problems they got in Chicago? How long Richard Nixon been gone? Good morning. Morning. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. So we want $1 million for and the place where they from has got more crime than we do. As a matter of fact, I did some statistical analysis last night. Yeah, big word, and found out some interesting thing about your chances of being involved in a criminal act or act of violence against you versus Chicago and Montgomery, Alabama. And I tell you about that in a little bit here, but Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I know. It is not the answer. As a matter of fact, if we got a hold on some of this crime, we could probably get more money. We got discipline, brother. Good. I appreciate it. And it seems to be a lost art. In our public schools, we got too many women running the school system. I'm just sorry, that's just the way it goes. We can't paddle nobody because Shamika come down here or Leroy come around here. So they don't get it at home. Churches don't really give it anymore. I don't know if churches ever have given it, but and schools don't give it. So that this will you will be introduced to discipline at some point. Unfortunately, it is probably in jail. Think about that for a second. The first time you're going to be made to do what you need to do, what you must do, will be prison or jail. Hmm. Well, I can only tell you, Lord help us all. We'll be back. Another meeting today. I hate to be a cynic. I understand John Mark, but we don't need another meeting.
feel like you've tried everything, call us. Here, there's hope from the conventional to the next level. Imagine finally taking care of this with no surgery. Imagine going from feeling gray to living life in vibrant color. It's time to be confident. Join the thousands of guys who have found success after walking through our doors. Will you be one of them? Dial 334-440-3663 or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com to schedule a $99 male performance consultation, including blood work. Do it for you. Do it for her. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
Guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but it's online medical consultation, eating medication, 100% online process, ED is personal, and at HIMSS, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you can go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. HIMS.com/radio.
To deal with some other problem foods and lost another 10 pounds. In fact, I brought my husband, weight, cholesterol, and blood pressure. Lost 20 pounds in just 2 months. So does my doctor think this is working? Oh yeah, it works. Nothing to change my life more. No, exactly. My husband,
Wow, what an incredible story. What are you waiting for? Join Mark Magic Center for lose today or stop smoking guaranteed. Early bird special, only $49.99. Wait on Sunday, July 14th at the Hilton Garden in Montgomery East in Montgomery at 11 a.m. with Stop Smoking Center on 2 p.m. Registration 1:30 p.m. Sign up at Mark Magic Center.
If you're always missing your favorite show because you have to get out of the car, or take us with you with 2 hours streaming at or Google smartphone device. News Radio 1440.
Yeah, oh, let's see now. What did the mayor of Chicago say? He said, Black death has been unfortunately accepted in this country for a long time. We've had a chance 60 years ago to get to the root cause. Yeah, that's what it said. And people mock President Johnson, the same guy that said those kids will vote for us for the next 250 years. Ended up with Richard Nixon. He said, I'm going to work hard every day to transform the city. I think you're already working on it. That's what it takes to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago. Let's see, now Nixon died in, when did Nixon die? Is there, when did Richard Nixon die? You kind of slow. Let's try again. See, it's been so long ago that Siri can't even tell you when it was. You want to hear this? Yes. Yeah, what's that? Mm. Well, it ain't all the black, so let's not think. No, okay, but I don't think. This could be 8 That's true too. Anybody that can make it. Yeah. Mm, yeah, I don't know. I like my friend. Well, yeah, the criminals and the eight ones in jail that were dangerous. Uh, could be. Yeah, yeah, could be. Could be. Mm. Yeah. Huh? I appreciate you. I think. Yeah. Can you know? Okay. I hate to say this because every once you know, I tell you who don't get messed with in Chicago. Anybody want to take a hint of the one group of people in Chicago that don't get messed with? Anybody want to take a gander at this? And even though a lot of people don't have too many things to say about it, but you want to take a hint who can reach with, they can go almost anywhere in Chicago and nobody messes with them at all. Anybody want to take a gander at who they are? Mm-hmm. Good morning. Yes, sir. Well, I believe it's going to be televised. I think it's going to be televised. WSFL. But I don't like scripted meetings. Yeah, I don't like scripted meetings. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, okay. Well, let me ask you a question. Wait a minute. You're a reasonable guy. And you know, we have been in leadership positions. You had a little bit higher up than I am, so I might ask you the question. Um, and listen, it may be my imagination, but do we as black people do not put people, problem solving people in office? Do we put people in public office based on personality? Chicago right now, they had an idiot that was running it before who looked like a space alien. Okay, this guy looked like a space alien's a cousin. Do we not put competent people in office in this country around this nation? Baltimore, Maryland, St. Louis, Missouri. We keep every city and I agree with every city that in this mess is ran by Democrats. Maybe that's one of them. It's a philosophical thing, though. Mhm. Yeah. So why does then most of the city with the high crime, the low expectation of education, why is it that 90% of these places are ran by a particular group of a certain party? But they belong, no, they belong to a party. Right, but when they get elected, well, listen, when they get elected by playing to the tune of the parties which they're running under the banner of. Mhm. Brother, and I hear what you're saying, but you cannot deny the fact that most of the cities in this country that are overwrought with crime and low education are ran by people of a particular party. Oh, okay. Yeah. But but I can right, but I can only tell you about the things that I know. And I know for which I speak. All right. All right. I gotta go. We'll be back. Problems. Let's listen.
One home meeting with a number of topics, including reservation,
WLWIAM is News Radio 1440, also heard on 95.1 HD3 FM on board. A previous media station. This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Biden steps into the spotlight a day after the White House dealt with reporters' questions about a neurologist's visit to the White House and whether they had anything to do with fears of Parkinson's. Correspondent Nancy Cordes.
Today, President Biden addresses foreign leaders at the NATO summit taking place here in Washington, D.C. And on Thursday, he's going to hold a rare press conference there, which will be another big test as he works to convince his party and the public that he's fit to run for re-election.
Hurricane Barrow's powered down to a tropical depression now after slamming the Houston area with torrential rain, massive flooding, and wind. Heather, the great 73-year-old grandmother, was crushed to death by a tree that fell on her house.
My son was screaming for us. He told me they praying and he started freaking out. He said, he said, call 911.
Storms claimed for at least 8 deaths. It could take days to restore power to 2.3 million customers still without. Dangerously high temperatures are scorching the country from coast to coast. PBS's Carter Evans is in Sin City, where the high for today is 117.
In Las Vegas, about half the patients in the Bird unit at University Medical Center are being treated for pavement burn. The pavement, 163 degrees. How long does it take for someone to get burned when the pavement's that high?
Just a few seconds, we get a second degree burn from that.
Now to Ukraine. Rescue crews are still searching the rubble the day after Russian missiles slammed into a children's hospital in Kyiv, making open heart surgery, forcing young cancer patients into the street. The temperature is up to 42. There are promising signs from the Middle East, where attacks to end the war in Gaza continue. Correspondent Kevin Elkins.
The presidential envoy and the CIA director traveled to the region for the talks, which are continuing despite some differences. National Security Council's John Kirby. There are still some doubts between the two sides of the positions. When we win the Senate team over there, we didn't think that we had a shot. Kirby's the President Biden believes this entire deal could provide a opening to end the conflict in Gaza.
Seven-time Wimbledon champ Novak Djokovic had no problem beating Denmark's Holger Rune to advance to the quarterfinals, but he did have a problem with some fans.
The good night.
Who accused them of booing him with chants of Rune throughout the match.
I've been on the tour for more than 20 years, so trust me on all the tricks. I currently much more host that environment. Trust me, you guys can't touch me.
Won that match in straight sets. And thank you for somebody. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility, great pay, and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes.
Working with the human health experts, we came up with Morning Fit.
Morning Fit has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, and powerful anti-aging supplements. Sponsor and us delicious.com and use code SOUL for 511 and claim 40% off. Hey, for 511
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably do that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
A school district is apologizing for some phony social media videos.
Officials are reacting with anger over reports that a group of middle school students allegedly created 22 fake TikTok accounts with personal teachers and school staff. Daniel Bafrigo leads the Great Valley School District in Chester County, Pennsylvania.
As leader and defender everyone in Great Valley. In late February, we learned about the creation of 22 fake TikTok accounts that posted grossly inappropriate and hurtful content.
Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Don't feel left out if you don't belong to an Ivy League social club. The Wall Street Journal says those certain clubs, some established in the 19th century, have fallen out of fashion, living in desperate for members, leading to making changes to woo new grads. The Yale Club doesn't accept members without university affiliation. Kevin Rodriguez, CBS News.
Okay, we're back. Outside the hall, talking to Rick Hendricks. I'm gonna turn around. He's on the newspaper. He's doing something. And I've been doing this job for a long time. I never did. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. My ego is not dead. I'm still a paratrooper. The only one on the air is Alabama. So I'm just saying, I'm good. WSFA or AA or those other places. Well, listen, I'm here. I'm doing years and job. You'll never know what to eat. That's okay. That's all right. I remember. I remember. Oh, Nixon died in '94. And the mayor of Chicago, Nixon, for 105 people shot over the weekend. Okay, then. Oh, we put some dumbasses in public office. We really did. We did. Oh, anybody turn over there? There's a group of people in Chicago that know that nobody messes. Anybody know who they are yet? Anybody know? I'll let you think about that for a second. And then you'll figure out what our problems are. There's a group of people who stand tall, who are the enemy of young men. Nobody does not love you. Who are they? We'll figure it out. 860-1440 is the number here. And I would be one of them, except they got some prohibitions that I can't deal with at the moment. You know? But anyway, 860-1440. Good morning. Thank you for holding. The reason why that people cannot, they could solve the crime problem. They could. The problem is that be conscripted into them. You have to volunteer to join this group of young men, and you just can't. They just don't. I that's absolutely right. And they don't play. But they don't even play yet. I was going to play basketball, but they don't play. But they walk around that city. You better not mess with. I'm just telling you, woo! Not me, man. Not me. Anyway, we do get some folks here in Montgomery that are the same caliber. But we, for some reason, in Montgomery, which is unlike just like any other city, it's not about what you know. It's not about how intelligent you are. It is about who you are and who you know. Okay? For some reason, we have a hard time electing people that can get the job done because of personality. We don't like their personality. We don't like that. I mean, in most cities, this guy in charge of Chicago right now looks worse than a woman that they got rid of. I mean, you're gonna bring it. You just got 105 people shot, and you're gonna bring up Richard Nixon as part of the problem. The man been dead since 1994. If you didn't see this stuff, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, this is something you think this would be a fictional story, but it isn't. I mean, I just oh, good morning. Who's this? Pretty good. Yeah. Well, all I know is they're the most highly respected young men in this country. Like men, not the only ones, of course, but they don't mess with you, and you certainly not gonna mess with them, even in Chicago. Oh, and it's a city of 2.6 million people. Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. All right. Appreciate it. 860-1440. That's right. The Nation of Islam. When anybody cares, those young men carry themselves in such a way to be proud of them. Okay. I don't care what their religious background is, whatever you want. I'm talking about men who walk around like men who do not play basketball. Okay, come on, make that. But we talking about if let me put it this way. If we had them in Montgomery, if I'm in Montgomery, yeah, we can get rid of some of this, but then somebody be really but anyway, 860-1440 is the number here. We love to talk to so the man's got a meeting tonight, you gotta sign up for it and all that stuff, questions and all those kind of things. And so that's not a meeting, that's a propaganda moment. That's a propaganda moment. Let's just think something's going on with it. This is propaganda. And that's $6 million. Again, one caller said this morning, $6 million. Well, the people that I think they want to give this money to, I believe some of them are actually somehow connected to Chicago. Each is one or the other. So now, if this was even, that's why money is not. Okay. We keep acting like it's not. Money is not the problem. Okay? It's not the problem. Okay, next meeting in Chicago. My Lord, what the hell are you getting up for? Man, right next to my hometown. Good morning. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, the mayor of Chicago is addressing it. I mean, the mayor, if it didn't happen in Chicago, then why is he addressing it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's true too. But that's funny. When it's going good, we part of Atlanta, we part of Chicago. So when it goes bad, let them stay in the same position. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just even be in a house, my Lord, that's a blessing. That doesn't mean that you're going to take your neighborhood down the tube. No, I'm not. Of course not. But I didn't come up with that system. Listen, that's not the system I came up with. That's the one we got, so that's what we got to go with. who are the people that were in charge of but that doesn't mean we got to kill each other. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't think that would be good. Yeah, yeah. But I'm talking about now. We live in a far more sophisticated. Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. Look, I feel you. And mankind has always been inhumane to man. But I'm talking about now, though. Well, let me ask you something. How did even during those, how did certain people still succeed? And if we did the same thing today, the best we knew, don't you think we would have the same result? Mm-hmm. Again, but again, but that means you got access to more opportunities if you're mobile, right? Right. A lot of people went up there in Detroit. They all went to the car manufacturing business was good back in the day. A lot of folks went left down south. Well, okay, well, I mean, I was born in 1957, so anything, until 1970, I know that was going on. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Well, first of all, I wouldn't have went up there because it was too cold. But again, there's always going to be those segments. There's always going to be a segment of people who won't succeed, even inside the success pool, will be those at a higher rate of success than other people. There's always going to be somebody willing to work a little harder, work a little longer, educate themselves a little bit better. So there's always going to be somebody at the bottom. But it don't have to be you. Okay. Well, what's that got to do? Okay, we can't get out of the way of the future for the albatross of the past. We understand what happened back in those days. I, well, they're right there. Well, because they were part of Montgomery then. They weren't part of now Pike Road. Mm-hmm. No, because it got nothing to do with money. No. Well, I don't have no money that belongs to them. Yeah. But it ain't their money. It's my money. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. Let's take a break. It's 8:21 in the morning. We got another decision coming tonight at the Montgomery Board of Education. They are going to vote tonight whether or not to extend the contract of the Dr. Mill right now. And I believe now, I must admit to you, I have I have changed my attitude about Melvin a little bit here, but I'll tell you that when we come back. Um, is our schools doing better under Melvin? Um, well, I'll be back. Let's talk about that. Should we extend the contract of Dr. Brown? We'll be back.
Regular savings are happening now. The lowest price ever. Upgrade, save, and celebrate for Tuesday, in-store only. While supplies last. Restrictions.
At least one is
Waking up on the right side. This is the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
The president that is strong physically and mentally and cognitively strong and is not hurting. Then it raises questions about all of these people that have known about this and that have lied to them. Every single person in the state-run media model, every Democrat, feigning over Joe Biden's positive fate, are flat out lying to you. They all claim to be truth tellers and legitimate journalists. They have covered up and flat out lied to the American people on President Trump's president state. It does wrong that the economy is fine and it is transitory and that the border is secure.
From coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, it's the Sean Hannity Show.
Kids across America are going to school COVID. Millions of kids every day. Other kids are sick home. They study in school. It can be hard for them to focus on reading. But one single thing can help change all this energy. One healthy food in the energy of kids. According to their website, your kid will provide healthy meals and hope to healthy kids so they can build better futures. We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day. Thank you. Thank you for helping feed our kids. To do more, even small food movement, won't you help your kid believe that hope today? Don't be the one without a belief. Introducing
No, I'm feeling very well. I'm feeling happy. What about Because the education began. Okay, good. Good. Okay, maybe they're not going to talk about the continue this thing that I don't like MZ on my radio. Okay, I'm just looking I'm just looking at all the members of the board. One man, not one man, Dr. Brenda Doremus Kohler, who's president, and then there's Cassandra Brown, who's the vice president. Dr. Lisa Cruz from District 1, Pamela Porter from think a lot like I do. Okay. Retired me brother sometimes. Pamela Cloud, Claudia Mutual, and Erica Wilson Smith, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that really all of me? Anyway, I guess through that I don't know what they got this out. They need to vote, or at least, I guess, have a conversation about extending the superintendent's campaign. But I don't know. Then I'm listening to get together and let me know. Maybe I need to call the president of the board and talk to them tonight. But yeah, a lot of women on this. You put the men out all the that's part of the problem right here. We put out, we put the men out, and I don't know. You gotta have men involved when you have young boys. You got to have men involved, or else you can't do that. Some of our public school behavior is getting to that point right now. It's going to be a disaster. The boys at some point in time have to look pretty good on the testosterone with this and think they're more than what they are. And then and their physical strength far exceeds their intellectual strength. And therefore, that's why you got to have men to put them in their place. Okay, I'm just telling you. Now, y'all can say that's whatever you want to call it, but it is what it is. Okay? I remember coming up, my mother used to spank me, right? Matter of fact, sometimes I had to stop laughing because she thought she was hurting the brother. She wasn't hurting the brother at all. I was just tough, mean. I didn't care anybody getting whooped. But anyway, if a man had been knocked me out, I probably would have changed my mind. I probably would have changed my mind about that laugh thing. Anyway, 860-1414, number here, what you call. We've been talking about meetings. The meeting tonight with the mayor. It's called the Watson Robbins Taylor Smith ASU campus. So if you don't have a car, you don't have a fun ticket out there. It's only going to take so many people anyway out there, so they're not going to do a lot of things anyway. But anyway, it starts. What time does it start? About what time does it start? It's scheduled to take place at 6 p.m. Okay, so the meeting is for free for the public to attend, but not really. Registration is required to reserve a seat, so that means that it's for some of the public and not all the public. Okay, I'm just saying you might do that. Additionally, Mr. Reed will answer questions from those in attendance and that we go to three about the health and well-being of the city. But I thought that's why we have council meetings all the time. The topics include public safety, economic growth, and community development. Now, I will say one thing, I'm going to give Mayor some back on this. I do believe that economically, we are on the road to being better. I hope we are. The problem is, what good is having a job if there's no one to fill them? Or if everybody who works lives in another community, lives in Pike Road, Millbrook, places like that. You would think that it wouldn't benefit that much. But again, I'm not a guru. I don't know, but I do know one thing: if every night you leave there on the first of the month, you take all your money and you take it to other communities, that certainly cannot help the city of Montgomery. Now, and for a moment there, I used to be a proponent of what do you call that thing? That's the ASU. Okay, AUN, not ASU. My bad. I was a proponent for the commuter tax. Um, but I got to tell you, they didn't taking taxes up on everything so much here. House taxes, everything's going up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to file out of my support for the commuter tax. I'm just taxing up. You know, and when you get a certain age, your money gets funny, and you just can't afford all these kind of taxes. But I am for sugar tax. I am for sugar tax because that's a voluntary. You want to buy Coca? I'd say put a dime on every Coca-Cola, a dime on every beer. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to have beer. You don't have to have Coca-Cola. I am for a sugar tax, but I'm not for any other kind of tax. But then I'll have to start drinking too many Cokes anyway. It is 8:33 in the morning. How you doing? Yeah. Mhm. Well, I'm looking at it now. Yeah. They already know. But they already know. Wait a minute. Do you believe going to AUM is a place for the general public to get out? Okay. No, we'll be on TV. I think WSFA is going to, but they're not going to pay for it. Okay. Okay. You tell me how many. You tell me how many people. Okay. No, I don't watch on TV. I heard the same thing. There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new that's going to be talked about that we don't already know about. So we always have meetings. It doesn't change anything. So yeah. Mm-hmm. And that is women. That yeah. Either one of the four cities. Uh, 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 well, that's but what's the deal with Miami? You know what the deal with Miami is, right? You know, they got Kingston, they got Cleveland, they got everybody coming down there. They came from places where it was pretty much. I know it is. I'm not mad at them, but yeah. Governors don't cover, right, but governors don't run. Yeah, yeah. But they don't have control of running a day-to-day operation. They don't run the cities. Okay, well, they're taking our money, aren't they? The state's taking the citizens' money. So, I mean, yeah, that's because we can't seem to get police. Yeah, yeah. I hear you. All right. Hey, I try to tell the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. Anyway, hi. See you later. Good morning. Who's this? No. All right then. I was doing some analysis. What is your chances of becoming a victim of violent crime in the state of Alabama? The chances of becoming a victim of crime is 1 in 244. In the city of Montgomery, statistically, you have a chance of 1 in 179. So it is far greater in Montgomery to be a victim of crime than it is in the rest of the state. So that is that gives you something to think about. At least that's what the statistics analysis has said. Again, they say figures don't lie, but lie are figures. So I don't know how they came up with this, but that's what this came from. I don't know where it came from. It came from the research group here in Alabama. The population of Montgomery, according to them, is 196,000. I don't know when we took that many. This is 2022. Chicago is 2.66 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of people have to deal with. I will tell you that. I don't think I want to live in Chicago. Chicago, like, way too big for me. Okay. Alabama has 5 million people. Montgomery is 100. Yeah. Well, according to this, it says you have a 1 in 179 chance in Montgomery, and in the state of Alabama, you have 1 in 244. So I think I'm reading that correctly. That means you have a greater chance of being a victim of crime in Montgomery than you do in the state. Unless I'm reading that backwards, and after this break, if I'm reading that wrong, y'all tell me. We'll be right back.
USFA Coast Alert Weather Forecast. News Radio 14. Listen to News Radio 1440. Founded in embark on a journey with your today. It's not about products. It's about the ethos that we adopt. Rugged, resilient. Easy, guaranteed. A year later, the relationship 18 pounds, almost 40
It's true. So two
Stop smoking, lose weight, cravings, irritability, or bloating. Really good special only $49.99 guaranteed. Your month hypnosis seminar and lose the weight. Stop smoking, go to $49.99 guaranteed. Sunday, July 14th at the Hilton Garden Inn, Henry East in Montgomery. Stop smoking seminar too. Seminars.com.
Hey guys, do you know that the film where the works just the same, but it's 90% cheaper? You can get it online at hughes.com/radio. Through him to get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. If prescribed, a 100% online process and a range of options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is perfect, and at Hims, so is premium. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face consultation. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. HIMS.com/radio.
Men's health exists for guys who can all day's work. You fix your sleep when it's broken. When it comes to ED and low T, it doesn't get done.
News Radio 1440.
Okay, it's 8:48. It's 8:48 in the morning. If you got to be there by 9 o'clock, you got about 12 minutes by which to arrive. There's a church in before we get back to Alabama. I thought this was interesting. Now churches every once in a while they have raffles. Right? They get raffles. And, they do extra money for the choir, whatever the case may be. But this church in Johnson City, Tennessee, is they a little different. Raffles come here now. They got a little different. The preacher decided, for the River of Tree City Church in Johnson City, they were going to have a raffle. But what they're raffling off is an AR-15. Now, I don't know Pastor Todd Holmes of WJHF. I don't know if that's a bad indication that he don't believe in the water enough to protect him. So he's going to raffle off an AR-15. Just one of the many giveaways at the church. On Independence Day. Now, and you would think that that's kind of weird for a church, but this one in churches that they got a sign outside the church that says, "Welcome to the River of Christ Church. Right of admission is reserved." And then they got a sign that says, "In big red letter, warning. This is not a gun-free zone. We are armed. Any attempt to disrupt or harm will be dealt with in an overwhelming display of force." Okay, so if I'm coming to that, now that's outside the door when you come in. I gotta tell you, that would get my attention. And they probably won't have any problem with anybody coming in there trying to do them harm. I would like to think that, you know, they would think God would protect them, but I mean, I guess they kind of help God out. Yeah, I don't know. But I've always had this thing about carrying guns. You know, that shit is, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know. That just seems to be kind of, you know, I don't know. What the heck is in a different time? Good morning. Yeah, where'd that come from? Did it say what? No, this name is Neto. Oh, is that the name of the brother? You know, what was that their name? That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I know they sang well, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 Luther. Yeah. Mm. Well, you know, okay. Hmm. Well, I think that sign would get their attention. All right. I still don't know. Now I know the church I used to go to. They had people who were armed, and I always felt uncomfortable. But then again, God never said be a fool, so you know, you can help yourself. Like we do all the do. So I don't know. That's for you. That's a tough one for me. Eight six zero 14 the number here when you try to talk to what's on your mind this morning. You know, just in case y'all haven't heard, I think everybody heard that they did find someone that they have that they have in jail uh, for killing those three people. I it would be hard to believe that it's an 18-year-old one person that did all of that. Kind of, I mean, 18. Why? Anyway, the Montgomery Police Department has charged 18-year-old man with 2 counts of murder on the June 15th outside at a local grocery store that shook this community. Police, and this is a story from Alex Gladden within Montgomery Advertising. Police identified as Butler uh, as a suspect in the triple homicide that killed George Elijah Jr. and Daniel Lopez 20 and Romero Lopez 3, all of Montgomery. Major Scott Colvin confirmed officers have not clarified which men Butler is charged with killing. Um, Anyway, Montgomery police continue to excellent work. Justice said the case is far from over. And I have faith that also will bring everyone involved in this criminal crime to justice. We encourage anyone with information to come forward to assist the EPD regardless of their legal status. Your help is crucial in helping keeping our community safe. So I'm glad they got someone. This shouldn't happen after what we described in robbery. Because I would agree with all the impact lost someone else store is not part of a string. At least 5 robberies targeting Latino businesses in the area, and they kept a large amount of cash on hand. We shouldn't do that. Anyway, but at least they got somebody right now that hopefully. I mean, it's hard for me to think of one person would do that, but I guess Yeah. And don't forget, also remember I told you yesterday, the city of Montgomery launches the Ask MGM virtual assistant. The city of Montgomery 311 department is excited to announce the launch of Ask MGM, a new virtual assistant designed to enhance communication between citizens and the city. Ask MGM offers immediate answers to questions, help report services requests, send messages to city staff, and allows silence for text alerts on important topics. Ms. Reed expresses enthusiasm, stating that Ask MGM represents our commitment to leveraging technology to improve accessibility and responsiveness for our residents. It is a significant step toward a more connected Montgomery. So now you can actually here's how you get connected. Citizens can now receive city news and updates via text services by texting hello, the HELLO to 844-748-4867. That is 844-748-4867. One more time. 844-748-4867. What is this? Morning. I only got about a minute, so you wanna come back or you wanna? All right, well, coming back to it. Right now I'm out of time. Anyway, we'll be back. I just want to, brother. So, I gotta go. And here's that number again. If you want to get in touch with the automated system, the National Memory, 844-748-4867. You need to text hello to that number. Text hello to 844-748-4867. Then it should send your response back. We'll be back. Oh, I forgot all about this. We'll be back.
News Radio 1540 and 85
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Biden has made it to another day without any more congressional Democrats calling on him to drop out of the presidential race over concerns about his health. So far, no senators from his party. continues to imagine planning.
I mentioned possible response. You think
Correspondent Nancy Goodness is at the White House.
Late last night, the president's personal physician told that a neurologist who has visited the White House repeatedly over the past year was here to care for President Biden and has been treating patients from time to time in the White House for the past 12 years.
Mr. Biden will welcome world leaders to the NATO summit in Washington later today.
The military alliance is commemorating its 75th anniversary. It comes at a politically delicate time for some world leaders. As President Macron, President Biden will be watched closely. It will be new British Prime Minister Keir Starmer's first appearance on the world stage. On the agenda, what's to the alliance from Russia and China.
Former President Donald Trump holds a rally at his house resort in Miami tonight. He'll be joined by Senator Marco Rubio, who needs to be on his short list for a run list. CBS with Olivia Nobody is in Miami.
He teased and said he still doesn't know who he's going to pick, and he still doesn't know who he's going to announce it.
Also said to be on the short list, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum and Senator J.D. Vance. Tropical Depression Beryl, once a mighty Category 1 hurricane, left parts of Texas devastated, underwater. Homeowner Don Burgess cleaning up in Richmond.
We're down through the neighborhood. It looks like everybody got a little bit of it. So it's just one of those things that nature you got to deal with, right?
At least 8 dead. 2.3 million customers. Alec Baldwin's trial gets underway in New Mexico today. After charged with involuntary manslaughter in the death of criminal photographer on the set of his movie Rust. CBS's Elise Preston is covering the case from Santa Fe.
Baldwin was rehearsing a scene when the gun went off.
I take the gun out slowly. I turn on cock the pistol. Bang! It goes up. She hits the ground. She goes down.
Baldwin's attorneys argue he didn't know the gun had live rounds in it. He never actually pulled the trigger.
Dallas 122. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Indeed, you can schedule movies and reduction for the detailed this once or twice.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead. Your vehicle's moving along the freeway after a really construction stands. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million ticket price. And your eBay guarantees this will be the perfect fit for every time. Plus, if you you can walk the dog through the eBay Motors.
A Massachusetts man has gotten his voice back.
Just listen to 59-year-old Marty Teddy. As you can hear my voice, now, 2 months ago, I couldn't do it. He's just preferred U.S. President and first with to undergo a loans transplant. I want people to know that it's a process, but it's worth it. The procedure was done at the Mayo Clinic as part of the clinical trial. 9 other patients are enrolled. CBS News.
You think so? Actually, if you're not a spring chicken, you're probably sleeping. That's good one. Lowering the risk of cardiovascular disease, cancer, respiratory or degenerative diseases, as well as injury and infection. Findings published in this week's JAMA Psychiatry. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
opportunities. More information to the Mark Magic Photo website. The script in your system, 100% online process, and a 100% generic alternative to the name brand. And it's a 90% and it gives radio. Connected with a licensed medical provider online for free. With zero copay, no expensive payments, no awkward face-to-face communication. The online visit immediately this exclusive address. News.com/media. News.com/radio for everyone visit. HIMS.com. Be aware. The decision making in your company is to go. Corporate card and spending corporate card and spend management system designed to help you spend investment. You control who spends what with each vendor. Your software collects and verifies instantly before your team will the top. Your automates data entry to your accounts to get them to report. Authorization and bill payments. Time consuming. It means your stock goes to your books in hours instead of days. This is the 100% to the bottom line. For 65 years, insurance services. Your home, car, or even your business, you've got the coverage that fits your needs.
Our team is here to guide you every step of the way with the personalized service you know and love. Call 334-819-7555 for a free quote today. Guardian Insurance Services, building on 65 years of trust, now safeguarding your future.
Hey, you've heard me say that cell phone service with Pure Talk is half the cost of Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. $20 a month, you get unlimited talk and text, plenty of data, and you think, okay, Hannity, what's the catch? Well, there isn't one. Just ask the thousands of listeners who have made the switch of mine, and they love Pure Talk and their U.S. customer service, the great coverage on America's most dependable 5G network. Dial pound 250, say the keyword save now to start saving now on your cell phone plan.
The doctor's office that mixed up your files has your social security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info and last 3 addresses. Your info is in endless places that could accidentally expose your info to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code PLAY at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Take News Radio 1440 with you everywhere on your AM dial at 1440, on 95.1 HD3 on FM, through our app on the App Store, or through your Alexa or Google smart home device.
Okay, we're back. I was looking for my music here. I don't know what happened to it, but it's somewhere out there. Anyway, good morning. Now, I have an interesting story for you this morning. It's an interesting story because I think it's interesting, and well, it's an interesting story. Okay, I'll just let you know, and I'll let you figure out if you're impressed by this story or not. Okay. Anyway, good morning to all of you. I'm doing well. It is 9:10 in the morning, and here's another story that not only is Alabama involved in this, but other states, 2 more states. Now, we're talking about crime. Let's talk about crime. And so you would think that we would our best to not to sort of make it harder to do crime. You would think that that's what we would be trying to do. But in fact, Alabama always, but it's not only Alabama, it's Alabama, Oklahoma, and they're doing this. Okay. What we are, well, I'll put this call, and then I'll tell you what the state of Alabama, Oklahoma, and Texas is going to do, which is going to make our lives a little more dangerous. We're going to do this. Right. 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 Well, about five, I think 5 minutes. Four, 5 minutes, like that, right? Well, 196, not 22, 196. Mm-hmm. But you can do a, but you can do a comparison, comparison. Right, that's correct. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. All right. Mhm. Mhm. Samansky. Mhm. 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 All right. I appreciate it. Yeah, I am concerned, and again, I'm not a whiner. I am concerned, but it does mean every time there is progress on one part of our community, the exact opposite happens on another part of the community. I've been there for 33 years, and there's always been a part of town that's been, it seems that way anyway. Maybe not, I mean, 33 years, finally, somebody is trying to do fair behavior. Probably that's just one room with city council person. Uh, and they've been promising and promising and promising, and now we'll see how much that promise comes to fruition. But there's always going to be a place in town where life is not so good. And doing beautiful will, I get an opportunity to see people surviving. Not necessarily living, but surviving. And surviving is good. It's better than not surviving, but how do we transform? How do we transfuse attitude how do we give people hope? I have a friend of mine that told me that they are in the world of business, especially like places like Walmart and Kmart and places like that. Um, they even build their buildings, the color of their buildings to go along with the attitude of the people they want to serve. I didn't pay that much attention because I thought it was a bunch of hollycock, but and more and more I look at it, I said, oh, okay, when was the last time where we had vibrant color? Because color is the vibrancy of color, the uplifting attitude. I got a feeling that some people they want you to stay cold. They want you to stay with a bad attitude. They want you to feel like it's all over. I don't want you to do that because you'll stay right there. I don't know. I, I really convince people that it's not really all. There's always been every town, South Bend. I was looking at the South Bend. Uh, we got a full part of town in South Bend. We got a full part of town in Prattville. So, and sooner or later, we got a full part of town in Gainesville. And sooner or later, full part of town in Pike Road. Always cut out a place for folks. We ignore them. I don't know. Would it be nice to live in a city where you people, although a lot of that's got to do with attitude. Good morning. Yeah. Montgomery is not that dangerous, but it's dangerous. Oh, of course not. Of course not. But, well, you know, they got murders in small towns too. Uh, maybe she can call back and let us. 861 crimes. But I don't feel either. I don't feel in danger when I leave my house and go about Montgomery. Uh, I never really had a problem with anybody. I mean, I know I'm doing the first part, and I'm getting too old to be running, but I can still move a little bit. But I don't even know the area where these people, and it's kind of like what I was talking about, the businesses, kind of the businesses to join into the community by which they are trying to get money from. And I'm mad at them, but maybe we need a different plan. Good morning. Now that did hit me, but I don't believe it's because they think someone's going to come in there and start shooting things up. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. or the armory, unless they got it, unless they got it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. All right. Appreciate it. I'm 23 in the morning. Good morning. Morning. Mhm. Right. And you sound so dejected. You don't, I mean, of course, there are some great Republicans. Um, again, yeah, I mean, I just, it just seems like to me that the media is angry enough at the angry, and empathy. People want to know that they're empathetic to their partner. And even though he's too kind of like, I kind of like that, but it doesn't assure. I'm not assured that this man is as much as I do about me. And he may do. He may do. Mm, mm. Well, I'm not saying, but I get hard on Melvin to begin with, but I will admit to you that Pussy Julian is a better place this year than it was all the years my son been going here. So, it's about putting the right people in the right place. I think they did a good thing by putting Lee over there. My only problem in public school right now is the environment by which I teach and learn. Change the environment and you keep expectations of people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it is the political right. It is the political pressure. Like I said, you were rarely here. When is the last time you heard anybody associated with me use the word discipline? You can go through all the press conferences you want to, all the motivation speeches you want to. You will rarely hear the word discipline. Mm. Well, listen, you can do that with talk show host. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to do that like this. I appreciate you, man. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after this 9:28 in the morning. Well, no. Okay then. Thank you. 8 to 14 I never want to get whichever one I just wanted. Just wanted on there. One. right then. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Good morning on there. Yeah. Well, I think you, let me, disagree philosophically. Y'all always using the word race. It's got nothing to do with race. It's a philosophical principle that we argue about. And so I don't know why they always want to protect. The mayor's a big boy with the Morehouse and Vanderbilt. He's an intelligent guy. I disagree with some of the stuff, yeah, and it certainly got nothing to do with color. Hell, he don't even ever voted. So what does it have to do with color? He has called it. Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. Though. Let me ask you a question. Then where have the representatives on city council, county commission, state, where have they been? Okay, so it ain't color. It ain't color. It's right. It's the effort that they seem not to put in. The only time we hear from our black representatives, except our city council, now I will hear from them, but when they lost the fight, then they come back and tell us, "Bro, what we can do about it?" That's what we always hear. Not right, and not really. And again, it goes to what I asked this morning. Um, why don't we, as black folks, put people in office that are intellectually capable of maneuvering in the system by which they volunteered to join? Right. And it doesn't seem right. Well, and that's okay. We don't have to agree, but we can have a conversation. But a lot of times in our community, we don't seem to hold people to a high standard. Listen, and, okay, not a problem. We appreciate the call. I nobody's going to agree. Teeth and tongue fall out and they in the same house. So we get it. Good morning. Yeah. And again, though, we're not blaming him, but we are saying that it does, and listen, this is what people tell me all day long. He doesn't seem to be angry about it. And what we want from the mayor is at least the feel that he feels our pain. And I mean, he's cool, calm, and collected. I like that. But sometimes you got to be a little bit emotional about what's going on, because people are kind of scared, and I mean, we got old folks and go to people's houses, bars all on their doors, and they're not. Black folks are not scared of white people. Black people are scared of black people in this city. Okay, I know we ain't there though. We talking about now. Right. So I mean, and I don't think somebody. Hey, appreciate your call. I got to. You guys are on great stuff. You got interesting text. Good on it. Well, mm, yeah. All right. Appreciate it. I'm gonna. Somebody sent me a text, and I think it deserves. Maybe we're looking at this all wrong. I think we are. Um, interesting. If crime runs lights out, why are they building new commercial developments on Northern Boulevard? Uh, 13 gas stations, 6 car wash complexes, all white and 3 foreign owners. Who's giving the financing? And what type of financing are they getting? Why are they located in the heart of the black area? Not to mention all of the inland port Hyundai, Amazon, Meta, etc. development on highway near the airport. And it's an interesting question. So everybody is scared. Um, money over rules. I don't know. I can't answer that. And I'm not scared of it. I go all the time. So it's an interesting question. Now I'm going to give the man some credit here for a second here because even with some of the incidents of crime we have, we still seem to be able to bring businesses into Montgomery. So evidently, somebody is doing something that we're not seeing because we're so close to the crime, you know. And every time we look at it, somebody looks like us that's doing the crime. Most of the crime, not all. Um, so what are we missing? What are we missing? Okay, it is 9:52 in the morning. A little while, 3 minutes left to talk to you guys. Let me see. Good morning. Thank you for holding. Sorry about the wait. Right. Again, just like the mayor, just like he is responsible for the regime. Yeah. Years and years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good morning. Who's this? I'm doing fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I agree with you. If anybody had access to a telephone already, they can bring it in time they want to the show. I have no problem with that at all. But just because you bring positive things, though, you can't ignore the things that are negative either. You gotta have two sides. Mm. Right. Mm. So push, wait till something happens. All right, appreciate it. Running out of time. Good morning, you're there. Okay. All right. They may be just donating it. All right. 1 minute left or 1.5 minutes left. Good morning. Hello. Okay. All right. 9:57 in the morning. Not a whole lot. The one that I think and this I'm leaving with this today. Um, One of the things, we got vending machines, right? We got vending machines all over. I mean, in China, there's one vending machine. I mean, in Japan, there's one vending machine for every 4 people. Okay, it's either Japan or China, one of the other. Well, now we got a new one coming to Alabama. We are going to have automated ammunition vending machine. That's right. We're going to have machines set up. We got some things already, but now what you can do is stop by your local ammo vending machine. And that's really going to help the crime situation. Okay, automated ammunition vending machines have recently been installed inside several grocery stores across Oklahoma, Alabama, and I think what kind of world are we coming to? It's been taken out of some stores, but hey, a vending machine that distributes ammunition. It is coming to a city near you. And you think it's up now. Woo! Only in America. We talking about crime and we bringing more vending machines in, more bullets closer to you. We'll see tomorrow.
News Radio 1440, WIA.
Steve Casey. Now, the Golden's getting underway this morning with jury selection. The actor is charged with involuntary manslaughter for the fatal movie set shooting in 2021. He answers Elise questions covering its next election.
Jury selection is supposed to take today, and indicated that she will be opening statements tomorrow. So from tomorrow through next Friday, we'll hear from 60 witnesses. We'll hear from Hannah Gutierrez, that American Visit. We'll also hear from Joe Souza, who was also shot during this ordeal.
In a win for Baldwin, yesterday the judge ruled his role as a producer of the film was not relevant to a trial. House Democrats meeting today as questions swirl about President Biden's re-election candidacy. White House correspondent Nancy Curtis says the president is hosting a NATO summit.
Today, President Biden addressed foreign leaders at the NATO summit taking place here in Washington, D.C. And on Thursday, he's going to hold a rare press conference there, which will be another big test as he works to convince his party and the public that he's fit to run for re-election.
Cleaning up in much of eastern Texas after the wallop delivered by Hurricane Beryl. CBS's Omar Villafranca is in Galveston.
This morning, there are about 2 million Texans without power, basically where Beryl went. And if the mosquitoes get scared here right now, it's going to be the heat, because there's a heat advisory for much of Southeast Texas. I mean, the Houston area feels like temperatures going to be about 100.
The storm length produced 8 deaths is now a tropical depression. CBS's Cameron McCormick has the latest now on Gaza's ceasefire negotiations going on overseas.
A presidential envoy and the CIA director traveled to the region for the talks, which are continuing despite some differences. The National Security Council